Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Friday, it's the weekend, is the Premier League preview weekend. This is a different Premier League preview weekend as we have a very, 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 very small set of games over this weekend due to COVID positive test, which has been going crazy. Most clubs most clubs have had one case, a couple of cases of COVID or the other. So this is going to be a very short preview video. So let's have a look at the fixtures that's going to be played this weekend. Basically, there's about 5 fixtures that's got the go ahead for this weekend due to COVID. 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow is going to be Villa versus Burnley. That's tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And it's a shame. It's a shame, but we're just gonna have a look at it. Let's see where the two teams are on the table. Villa against Burnley. Villa currently at 10th. They've got their last 5 games. They won 3, lost 2. That's not a bad set of form. I think they won their last game as well. I think they're coming into a kind of a difficult period. Like for every other club, this is December. You have to get a lot of points, and most clubs are trying to cope and try and get points on the table and couple with all this couple with all these COVID cases as well. So it's not easy for clubs as well, and hopefully. This should be a good game. Claret and Blues all over the place. In terms of Burnley, their last 5 games, they've drawn 4, lost 1, which is not that bad. They are not losing games, but their position in the table is 18. I think Burnley fans should be worried about. They've been here before. And I think they could just, they are the only team I think they could get out of that bottom 3. Newcastle is there as well. Norwich, those two are very, very dangerously in a very difficult position. But I think the top 2, I think those only will get out there for sure. Watford are playing very well. For that fixture, I would say Villa or Burnley is going to be a tough one. I'm going to go for a draw. It's going to be a tough one. I'm going to go for a draw on that one. Then tomorrow at 5:30, the second game tomorrow at 5:30, only 2 games tomorrow. It's going to be Leeds versus Arsenal. That's the game we're going to be doing for our watch along at 5:30. Promises to be a good game. 2 sides. Arsenal are flying off the table. They have fixtures. Leeds games they've played each other. How many times they've played each other? The win probability is in favor of Arsenal with 51%, Leeds 28%, a draw 25%. So that's just about played out. Looking at the form, Arsenal have played 5 in their last 5 games. They've won 3, lost 2, which is not bad kind of form to be in. They are sitting in 4th right now. What am I saying? Yeah, they played 5, they played 3, win 3, lost 2. They're sitting in 4th right now, although they have a game in hands on Manchester United and on Tottenham as well. So yeah, Tottenham have 3 games in hand to play. And Leeds United are 16th. They have played the last 5. They've lost 2, drawn 2, won just 1 game. Leeds fans should be worried. I think they need to start getting points on the table. I know they have injuries. I know they have all the problems in terms of players, injuries. I don't think they've had any COVID cases yet. So they need to start picking points. They're playing with Arsenal. It's going to be tough. I'm going to go based on I'm gonna go for maybe a draw or an Arsenal win. Leeds can pull it off though. They can pull it off. I told me that crowd behind them. I think I'm gonna go for a draw. I think with the crowd behind them, I'm gonna go for the next Sundays. We have 3 games, 2 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday. Newcastle are bottom of the table. They are second to bottom. They've played in their last 5. They've only won 1. Bad form. The goal difference is crazy. They're not -19. is their goal difference. They're not scoring goals. They are considering shipping goals in. They need to start winning, start getting points on the table. They played really well against Liverpool midweek. I think they got the referee. They could have got a penalty. They had a couple of chances as well. They played really well. Liverpool is a difficult place to go with the crowd and everything on top of you. But I think they came out well on that. They can take that performance into this game. They might, they might have no chance, but I think football is fun. You never know what's going to happen. Percentage win, you can see that's in favor of City, 84%. City win 11%, a draw 5%, and Newcastle to win. And 5% happens in football. Even 1% happens in football. We've seen it before. But this one is looking for City. City, they're flying for 21 points. They've won their last 6 games on the bounce. They're going on that little run. Liverpool is trying to keep up with them. I think if the gap opens up to about 5 or 6 points, nobody's catching City, man. Chelsea dropped points when drawing with Everton midweek. So I'm going to go for City win, maybe 3-0 for that. Then we have Wolves and Chelsea. That's on Sunday as well, 2 o'clock kickoff. Going to be a very good, interesting two sides that play good football. Wolves are very good. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to that one. It will be very good. Wolves are playing. Apologies for my chair squeaking. I've got a problem with that chair. I need to sort that one out. Then if you subscribe to the channel I'm buying it, I'll definitely get a very fast chair, So please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment as well. So 60% Chelsea win, City win. Can tell favors Chelsea based on the form, though. The form is a bit skewed the percentages, as Chelsea, out of their last 5, they've only won 2. They've drawn 1, lost 2. That's a bad form. That's Chelsea going through a bad spell, especially during this busy period. December is the time that you can just fall down the table. I remember Tottenham topping the table at December, and they played Liverpool, and that's when everything just crumbled. So hopefully Chelsea will bounce back, but this is going to be a tough game. Wolves is a difficult place to go. Wolves stood in a kind of a dodgy, same kind of form. They won 1 in their last 5, drawn 2, lost 2. So they're going through a little bit of a dodgy spell. So for this one, I think based on Chelsea's current, current form, I think this might be a Wolves win as well, because Wolves at home, Chelsea going through a bad form. Chelsea, on the other hand, will play. Wolves will attack. They're not going to sit back. Chelsea have been finding it difficult breaking down teams. So I'm going to go for a draw. I was going to say a Wolves win, but I think I'll go for a draw on this one. And I'll go for a draw on this one. Then we go on to the weekend. Liverpool, Tottenham taking on Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham have not played in like 5 years. So I think me as a Tottenham fan, I'll be looking forward to this one. It's a 4:30 kickoff. Looking forward to this one. Tottenham taking on Liverpool. This is one of the big tests for Tottenham. I think it's coming at a bad time for Tottenham, though, as their form has been the form has been good. They've won 3 in the last 5. So the form has been okay. Liverpool have won their last 5. So in terms of the situation at both clubs, Tottenham have players coming back from COVID. So it is now a good time. They've been obstructed in terms of players coming in and going out. Training has been, I don't know how the training has been going. So there's a lot of things. We don't even know who's going to play for Tottenham, especially in that midfield. Liverpool midfield is strong, although they are missing Van Dijk. I think that's a big chance for Tottenham to do something in this fixture. And I've got a sneaky feeling that Tottenham might do something. I'm going to go for a draw or a Tottenham win. I'm just wishing, to be honest. But I think if Tottenham were going to beat Liverpool, this is the fixture. This is the time to play. I'm not going to say this is the time to play Liverpool, but I think this is the setting is right. Van Dijk is going to be a big miss for Liverpool in defense. Saw them over against Newcastle. They were, on the counter. If what's his name? If Saint Maximum of Newcastle was as clinical as Son, he will have had a couple of goals against last night. So this is a good chance for the Tottenham to play, and I got a feeling Tottenham might pull off a win. But I think at worst they will probably get a draw. Liverpool are still very good, so I won't be surprised if they sneak that win. But it's not going to be comfortable. I don't think it's going to be easy for Liverpool. Tottenham are missing players as well, so it's a very difficult fixture to assess based on especially the Tottenham squad at this point in time. But I think I'm going to stick with the Tottenham win because I'm just a Tottenham fan, so it's not based on any footballing reason at this point. But Liverpool are a cracking side as well. So those are the fixtures for this weekend. Only 5 games to be played. We're going to be doing that one for the watch along, the Liverpool-Tottenham game on Sunday at 6:30. There's going to be a tactical board video as well. So look out for that one where we analyze how the two teams will go about the game. So that should be interesting. We've not done that in a while, to be honest. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like. Let me know what you think about the fixtures. All the fixtures over this weekend, only 5. At least we've got some football to look forward to. And the Premier League are having a meeting Monday to decide if there's going to be a break. Hopefully, the fixtures will continue where possible. The Premier League's their view or the information coming out from them is for fixtures to continue where possible, and hopefully we can continue with that. They're gonna have a meeting with the managers of the 20 clubs as well. They're gonna have a meeting as well with the captains of all the 20 clubs and a Zoom call that's gonna be on Monday. So yeah, there should be a lot coming out from that Monday's meeting going forward. So really looking forward to the weekend and the Monday, obviously. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video.
Steve Ron and the banger.